Hello, guys. See who's here. Lexi's back from school. Will you say hi?
Hi.
Okay, we are on the August break and we are just having an amazing time. Today we are going to the city, that is Kisumu, to pick Auntie Christine. That's 60 plus life. It's about an hour's drive from here. So let's go. Auntie Christine's flight arrives at 4:30 p.m. and we've left a little earlier because we just want to chill out a bit. And forgive the village in me, I still enjoy watching planes land and take off. Kisumu International Airport is not a very busy airport, so there are not so many planes to watch, but at around this time, many of them land and take off. So I'm going to have a chance to watch this amazing technology. We're also enjoying some bird watching. There seems to be so many birds here, and it's just nice watching them play around. And that's Auntie Christine's flight. I'm gonna receive her. Auntie 60 plus life is retired, but she has homes both in Nairobi and the village, so she comes to the village from time to time. She does farming, she keeps animals, she grows crops, so she always likes to come around and just check on everything that's going on in the village. She's my dad's little sister and is also married in the nearby village, so we really get time to enjoy each other since it's just about 10-minute drive to her place. She's that favorite auntie. You all have those bad aunties and good aunties, so she's that good one. So we're gonna begin our drive back to the village, and looks like we're going to arrive at night because it's already getting late. It's about 6 p.m. I'll see you again tomorrow. For now, I'm gonna enjoy my sleep. It's a brand new day, and I spent at Auntie's place because we arrived very late last night. And guess who's around? Wenodidi is visiting, and I had just gone to the road to give him direction to Auntie's place, and we'll be spending the rest of the day together. Wenodidi has been to our home, and today Auntie 60 Plus is hosting him, and he's officially a member of this family. You should meet this guy. He has an awesome personality. He's one of those kids I would say were raised well. So whenever I set foot in any home, what I always like to do first is just walk around, admire the trees, flowers. I'm just in love with nature. So I always check out for, especially for trees and flowers that I don't have. And if it's something that I can propagate, you will always see me either picking or asking the owner for a piece of it, then I can propagate so I could have the same plant in my home. Auntie Christine is just giving us a tour of her yard. Her grass, I remember just the other day we were planting this grass and this place was all bare. And today she has this really, really beautiful lawn. I just can't believe how fast these things grow. I'd also call myself a motivational tourist because sometimes I just tour places for motivation, especially sites where people are building. I think I've borrowed a lot of ideas from other people's projects and just how they do things. There's always something to learn from each and everyone. And this has helped me a great deal in my own construction project. My twin Lex is always with me whenever she is around for the holidays, and today she's just teaching me a new dance routine, which I can't seem to get. But Lexi happens to be a very good dancer. She keeps complaining about how boarding school has made her miss out on lots of routines, and she feels like her peers have left her behind when it comes to dance moves, dance styles, and what's trending right now. So, this here is my definition of luxury. Where else do you get time to sit down, just chill, tell stories other than the village? I just love how slow life gets the moment you step into the village and you stop worrying about bills and the rush and everything that goes on out there in the cities. To be honest, we're having a really, really amazing time getting to know each other, telling stories, laughing, and just passing the afternoon away thanks to technology. Where else would I meet Wonodidi if it wasn't for YouTube and content creation? I'm so grateful for each and everyone who's come into my life, who's crossed my path because of social media and content creation. It's really, really been amazing. I've met so many people I would never even think of meeting. Talking of nature, I've been watching how this cockerel is taking care of the hen and eventually guarding her as she lays her egg. Don't you think this is amazing? I watched them all the way crossing the yard and ending up here. It's really an amazing sight. It's getting cooler now, and Auntie is going to show us a bit of her garden and the little projects she's doing here in the village. So, if you're out there in the city, please don't neglect the little farm you have there at home. It can produce the food that you eat there in the city. Like Auntie grows all her food in the village and transports them to the city. So she's very sure she eats clean food, homegrown food, food she knows its source. And what else could be more amazing than that? I realized she's grown a lot of soya beans. I have never grown soya beans myself, but being a Seventh day Adventist, I know they really love soya. So there's a lot of soya beans here. It's not ready yet. I really want to come and see the moment it gets ready because I have never grown soya, but it is very, very nutritious. And they're well tended, meaning her farmhand is doing a good job on the farms. So I've had a wonderful day and it's time to head back home. And here we are. So my big problem is actually timing the right season to plant. You can see how dry the soil is now, but the day before I planted, it had rained like crazy, and I just thought the rains were back, and I went ahead and planted my cabbages. I was so wrong. So I now have the task of watering every day until the rains come back. You all know how I hate watering plants because I have to carry it all the way from the tap all the way here. We don't have those long pipes that can reach the garden. So it's carrying water in a can and watering. I have to make those strips. But this time I'm not giving up. Last time I planted Chinese cabbages and I remember my timing was also wrong and I ended up watering until I got tired and I just let them be and they produced seed even before they matured. But I don't want that happening this time around, so I am going to continue watering until the rains come. Normally, at this time of the year, we get a lot of rain. That is when we have the short rains for our second planting season. But things are different these days. So I don't think my timing is wrong. What is wrong is the climate change, which is interfering with our climate and weather patterns. So I've decided to place some mulch on them and I hope this is going to keep them moist so that I don't use a lot of water when watering every day. Mulch keeps the soil moist, and that is gonna be just great for the water needs of our cabbages. The carrots are ready. I think we will be harvesting pretty soon. We applied mulch on the patch where we grow the collard greens, and they look amazing this time. The other time they were so withered. So guys, thank you for hanging out with us again today. We really appreciate your support. Please go and subscribe to Wonodidi and 60 Plus Life channels. Bye bye for now. I'll see you in the next.